We're taking a closer look at a new technology that's making waves in the world of AI, ChatGPT.
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 By ChatGPT.
For ChatGPT.
Okay, you want to learn about the future? The future is now.
Since its release in late 2022, ChatGPT has basically become everyone's go-to assistant. Need help with an essay? ChatGPT. Stuck on a work project? ChatGPT. Want to settle a random debate at 2 a.m? Yeah, ChatGPT. But what if I took things a step further? What if AI could plan the perfect day for me? From what I eat, to how I work, exercise, and even how I relax. I'm handing over full control to AI. Will this be the most productive, stress-free day ever? Or a complete disaster? Let's find out. So guys, it is currently the day before the so-called perfect day that ChatGPT is gonna cook up for me. And pretty much what I have here is I have my MacBook, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give ChatGPT like a prompt so it can kind of give me a routine that I have to follow for tomorrow. Okay, so here's the prompt that I've given ChatGPT. It says, "Hey ChatGPT, you know quite a bit about me already with all my past inquiries. For my YouTube video, I'm trying to have the perfect and most productive day. Can you give me a routine with timings? And can you be very specific about things such as like the time I wake up and time blocks, etc. Don't be very specific about the foods I eat, but list some generally healthy foods for each meal." And I'm actually gonna change that a little bit. I'm gonna say, don't give me tips on how to film the video, just simply a routine. Because I did this prompt earlier and they were giving me like B-roll ideas and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the prompt we're gonna do, and we're gonna enter it and see what they give us. Okay, so they've gone for a early wake up. At 6:30 a.m. they want me to wake up. They want me to start off with some light stretching, splash cold water on my face and brush my teeth. 6:45 they want me to do 5 to 10 minutes of mindfulness, and okay, they want me to do yoga in the morning. That's interesting. At 7:30 a.m. they're asking me to have breakfast. And at 8 to 8:15, they're kind of telling me to plan my schedule for the day. 8:15 to 10:15 a.m. is gonna be my content creation work block. And they're literally telling me to use my focus mode on my iPhone. And then they're also telling me to do the Pomodoro technique. So we're gonna be doing all that. At 10:15, they're asking me to have a short break and a snack. 10:30 to 12 is my deep work block number 2. So work on any assignments, case studies, emails. So for this, I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of schoolwork and just catching up on a bunch of emails for this hour and a half. At 12 p.m. they want me to have lunch. At 1 p.m. they're saying a light admin and engagement block, so lighter, less intensive tasks. At 2 p.m. they're asking me to start a workout. So yeah, they're saying home, pull, or push day. So tomorrow I'm gonna do my pull day, and I have a full routine for my pull day. So I'm just essentially gonna follow that because that routine is also from ChatGPT. 4 p.m. is my deep work block. Again, they're asking me to do the Pomodoro technique. 5:30 p.m. they're asking me to have dinner. Coming from someone that has dinner at like 9 p.m., this is gonna be a huge change. And they're asking me to go on a walk after dinner as well, which I can definitely do. And then at 6:45, they're asking me to engage with my content. So again, really just another email block, responding to any comments I have. At 7:30 p.m., they want me to start winding down. So they're saying to read, light mobility or foam rolling, 1 win of the day and 1 lesson. Okay, something different, you know, something different. At 8:30 to 9, they're saying tech off, brush, skincare, low lights. And then finally, to wrap up the routine, they're saying lights out at 9 p.m., which is it's gonna be something different, definitely. But yeah, so this is the routine. It's very specific. It starts at 6:30 a.m. and I'm gonna be out by like 9 p.m. We have the routine. Now all we gotta do is start the day off strong.
Okay. So early start. It is currently 6:25. And yeah, let's get through to the morning routine of today. So basically we gotta wake up, brush our teeth, splash cold water, and stretch lightly for the first 15 minutes of today. So yeah, let's get straight to doing that. This is such a bad idea.
So I absolutely hate mornings, but for the sake of the content, we had to commit to it. So first things first, I started off with my morning stretches. Then I went to the washroom to wash my face, brush my teeth, and then I did my skincare right after. After that, I headed out straight for a walk. And I'm not gonna lie, ChatGPT kind of cooked with this take. This morning walk was really able to wake me up. It was also a good way to get some cardio and to feel refreshed in the morning. After I came home, immediately I felt so hungry, like I was legit starving at this point. So you know I had to whip up some breakfast. Now ChatGPT recommended some eggs and some other things, but I had to whip up a little breakfast on my own. And this is something I've been whipping up for the last week or so. First things first, you gotta have some garlic bread. Then obviously you gotta have some eggs with you. And then I cooked up a couple slices of bacon. It's literally such an easy breakfast to make. It takes me about like 10 minutes to cook it all up. Just look how good this looks, guys. Like I said, it only takes 10 minutes and it is great. After breakfast, of course, I had to have some yogurt, which is something ChatGPT did recommend. And of course, I cannot go any morning without my trusty tea. Alright guys, so breakfast is done. I have my cup of tea right over here and it is currently 8 a.m. so we are perfectly on schedule. From 8 to 8:15 it says we have to open our Apple Calendar or Notion to schedule out the day, but I kind of know what I have to do, so I'm just gonna get straight into the deep work block. So 8 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. is pretty much my content creation work block. So I'm basically gonna be editing, working on scripts. But yeah, so far so good. 8 a.m. and I've already done so many things today. I feel like extremely productive and I'm kind of following a schedule very well. It also mentions that I have to use the Pomodoro technique, which is essentially 50 minutes of work, hard work, followed by a 10-minute break. So I'm gonna incorporate that into this deep work block. Yeah, let's get straight to it.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so a very successful deep work block number 1. The time is now 10:13 and for the next 15 minutes from 10:15 to 10:30, I'm supposed to step outside for some air and grab a quick snack. So I'm gonna do just that. I finished a bunch of edits for this specific video right here. So yeah, let's just step outside, let's get some fresh air and enjoy our break. I really liked how ChatGPT actually took the time to specify to take a small 15-minute break. A lot of the times when we're busy and we have a lot of work to do, we can overwhelm ourselves. So allowing yourself to take these breaks really helps to refresh your mind and get straight back to it. So I just took a granola bar and I stepped outside for some fresh air. Luckily the sun was out and it was way better than the gloomy morning walk that we had. I brought my dogs outside, relaxed a bit and enjoyed the fresh air and the beautiful sun. After I came inside, I didn't waste any time and I got straight back in to work block number 2. Alright y'all, so that is deep work block number 2 in the books. I got a lot of work done and we kind of went a little bit over schedule. It is currently 12:10 and the deep work block was only supposed to run up until 12 o'clock. But it is what it is. I kind of got a little bit carried away with the editing and hopefully I'll get that project out for you guys real soon. But yeah, for lunch, I'm probably just gonna whip up like a super small salad or something like that. And while I'm eating, I'm gonna continue working as well, just so I can fast track a lot of my projects that I have planned. But yeah, let's whip up our lunch, let's bring it up here and let's continue our work. Alright guys, the salad is done and it was pretty good, not gonna lie. But right now I'm gonna take a break from editing. The time is now 1:03 and technically it is my light admin block, so I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna respond to a bunch of emails. I'm gonna go over some comments and stuff like that. And this light admin block is gonna go on for like the next hour. and I'm pretty excited for 2 p.m. because that is when my afternoon workout starts, so I can finally get out of this chair and start moving around a little bit because I'm already sick of being in this chair. But regardless, I can't complain because I've already been so productive. So yeah, I'll catch you after this light admin block is done.
1 hour later.
Alright y'all, a little bit of change of scenery, and I had to change my clothes as well because it is now time for our 2 p.m. gym session. So I finished up my admin block, which was just an hour of me getting back to some of my emails and collaboration stuff for YouTube. But yes, now it is time for my gym session. The time is currently 1:53 p.m. From 2 to 3 is gonna be my home gym session. So for today, I'm gonna be doing a pull day. And like I said earlier, I'm super excited. So let's get active, let's get our bodies moving, and let's crush this gym session.
But hold that thought just for a second, I got 2 incoming calls. Tell me that I am enough. Tell me that I am enough. Tell me that I'm not too much. Tell me that I'm more than fragile. Tell me that I'm more than fragile. Tell me that I am enough. Tell me that I am enough. Tell me that I'm not too much. Tell me that I'm more than fragile. Tell me that I'm more than fragile. Look, confidence I'm seeking, insecurity speaking, just to numb these thoughts. I've been overly drinking, talking to myself like my nigga is you tweaking.
So I've been hitting the gym like fairly consistently for the last maybe like 4 to 5 years. And I've definitely learned a thing or two about it since I started. Something that I've been doing recently, and I think this is very important, especially for those of you guys that want to like get bigger and grow muscles. Obviously, nutrition and hydration is a huge factor. But recently, I've been training till failure. I've been doing my sets till failure. I don't know, I really enjoy it, like rather than counting to 10 every time. Obviously, I don't do it for every single exercise. But for things such as like pull-ups, like I was just doing, you know, I do those till failure. And I feel like if you really want to grow in muscle, you definitely got to start doing your reps till failure. Trust me guys, give it a go. Also, I like to keep my gym sessions like relatively short. Like even if I'm headed out to the gym or whether I'm working out at home, I only like to work out for about 45 minutes to maximum an hour. And this is if I'm working out by myself, because obviously it can get longer when you're working out with other people. But I feel like you have to value your time at the gym. Like don't be that guy that's always on his phone in between sets. Like it should be a quick in and out. And by no means am I claiming to be some sort of gym guru or some sort of gym expert. These are just some things that I've learned throughout my years of working out. And last but not least, consistency is key. Like you guys will see so much progress if you just stay consistent. Hitting the gym on those days that you don't want to hit it or you're feeling lazy, the reward for hitting the gym on those days is like 10x. It's so good. But yeah, those are just a couple of my tips and pointers for those of you that are in the gym or want to get into it. And yeah, don't take me for some kind of expert. It's just what I've learned. Alright y'all, our workout is done a little bit ahead of schedule because it is 2:46 right now, but it's okay because I gotta go hop in the shower just to freshen up. And according to the schedule, from 3 to 4 is just gonna be a snack, so protein shake or a light snack. I'm probably gonna skip on the protein shake and just have a light snack, accompanied with some light brain work. Now I don't really know what light brain work means, but it's okay, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna hop in the shower and I'll catch you guys right after. So it was now time for my snack and light brain work, and as I'd mentioned before, I had no idea what to do for the light brain work, so I just randomly went upstairs and I figured out that we had a puzzle in the crib, so I just started doing that. I mean, it's light brain work, so why not? And I did get pretty close to finishing it. Like, this is pretty good progress for 45 minutes. I don't know, you guys tell me. But anyways, as for the rest of the night, I felt like it really zoomed by. Like after the puzzle, I got straight into my deep work block 3, and it was basically another focus session, but this time I was focused on a lot of my schoolwork, and this ran from 4 to 5:30. And don't flame me guys, I know I'm supposed to be eating a balanced dinner, but we had got KFC at the crib, and when there's KFC you really can't go wrong with it, so I had to chow down on some KFC, and that was pretty much my dinner. And then from 6:45 to 7:30 I had a little bit of a gaming break, Now recently I've been obsessed with Rainbow Six Siege, and I don't know, it was really fun playing a couple rounds of it, but hey, it was something that really refreshed my mind and helped me wind down for the day. Now my gaming session, I'm not gonna lie, did run a bit long, so from 7:45 to 8:30 was pretty much my wind down routine, and during this I was on my PC reviewing what I had to do for tomorrow's schedule, and I also took some time to do a little bit of journaling in which I wrote down one win and one lesson that I'd learned for the day. And then from 8:30 to 9 it was pretty much me just getting ready for bed. So in this I brushed my teeth, did my skincare, I even turned my room to red LED lights because I feel like that really eases my eyes as I'm about to go to sleep. But anyways, if you guys like this type of content, don't forget to leave it a like, drop a sub too while you're at it to show some appreciation to the channel. And as for my final thoughts on the day, honestly, I felt clear, I felt focused, and just had an overall better day when it was structured like this, and by the end of it, I was completely exhausted. Well, exhausted until I got that text from bro.